The journal.
Oh yeah,
What?
it's
The
a
other journal.
Indian medical journal.
Did you say it was German?
Journal number 1 is the London Journal of Nanotechnology in English. Journal number 2 is the Tome of Health Robustness Treatment in German. And journal number 3 is in Tamil. And it's, Indian. Of course, you can learn Japanese, but that's completely unrelated to this run.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't know the third one was in Tamil. Can I try learning that?
Sure.
You said we don't have 6 hours though.
Well, no, you don't have 6 hours. Also, I believe it would be a Threshold 3 test.
Really? It's obscure?
Well, it's not so much that it's...
Because Latin and Sprethrial are Threshold 2.
Yeah, Latin and Sprethrial are actually used. Tamil's dying out due to the overwhelming presence of English in the Indian subcontinent.
Jesus, okay.
Also, it's a terribly difficult language to use. And the Indian subcontinent has a fractured mess of languages over which English is just romping.
Right.
And yeah, this counted as obscure because you as a player didn't know what it was.
That's true.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, you don't have 6 hours because at 8 PM on the second day, Bronco's pretty sure that they've, got what they can out of the public matrix. And they had to dig long and hard, but they managed to recover some Shadowrun screenshots on squatter community forums. Essentially, these were screenshots of posts that have since been deleted, or, job links that have 404'd and other dead ends of the matrix, but these have been screenshotted. And they essentially are calls for test subjects and research volunteers, namely people with Down syndrome, preferably people with Down syndrome who would like to have children soon. Yes. Yeah, these are about a year old or so. And a couple of people have replied to them, but it's hard to find any particular handles. Transient people, people who are just willing to do absolutely anything for money, including weird ass medical research. And the original, come here and receive money for letting us do weird ass shit to you posts have been since removed or deleted or expired or something.
Did we get what the doctor looked like?
Yeah, you have a picture of the doctor. She is a 45-year-old human going grey early. She has a harshly lined face and a severe, her hair is pulled back into a severe bun. She is wearing a lab coat that's dirty. She looks quite absent-minded, as if she doesn't care about appearances. Yes, this is also her staff photo. So yeah, she very much isn't one for appearances.
Well, this is useful. I'm just not sure how.
We can always, wait for her to leave her house. What day is it? Like, does she go to work these days, or?
Yes. Today is now Monday. You
Great.
assume she goes to work.
House. We could always camp her house and get recorded confessions out of her and use this blackmail material for her to withdraw it.
We don't want her to just withdraw it. We want her to essentially be removed from it.
Yeah, but we're getting paid for her not publishing it though.
We're getting paid for both.
Yeah, we're getting paid to ruin her reputation.
So I think these voluntary test subjects are a bit of an in for us.
Yep.
Yes, it would seem that way.
Can you do more matrix searching on the people who applied? I know you said that they're like hard to find, but
Yeah, your matrix search went as far to try and track them down. But yeah, the matrix trails of these kind of people are, pretty piss poor anyway. Your best chance would be attempting to find squatter communities in Everett and asking around there in person.
you guys want to do that?
Sure.
Do that, yeah.
Sounds like a good plan as any.
Yes, it does.
We might have to keep them quiet though, so they don't know, so they don't spread out.
With my knowledge of Seattle area knowledge, would I know of any squatter communities in Everett?
Yeah, there are a couple. They're mostly concentrated around the industrial areas near the docks of Everett. They take over abandoned warehouses as they come and go. They're pretty transient, but you know where they are this month. It's not hard to just like look up on various message boards where and infer where they are. So yeah, you guys are heading over to the docks district of Everett at about 9 p.m. Well, you'll get there at about 9 p.m. So yeah, is that what you want to do?
I suppose so. Does everyone want to stay behind, or should we all go?
I don't think I'd be of much use. I'll stay behind. I'm going to change out of my Berwick and put on a Globetrotter to not draw too much attention to myself. And I guess me and Sale will go and talk to the squatters there.
Yeah, I'll change out of my Berwick to my armored jacket.
I will just sit nearby in the car and be like Overwatch, I guess, or just stand watch.
Okay, so you guys head to the docks area. The docks area at 9 p.m. on a Monday is, still pretty busy. It doesn't get that quiet until about midnight. So there's still, lights on, trucks moving around, big containers moving around, but you're not heading to the active container port there. You're actually going a bit further down the road to a container port which doesn't have a ship berth. And as you roll together, you notice like the cars have, some smashed tail lights. A couple of them are up on bricks. There's a few broken windows around. You start to get that on-edge sense that, this is a rougher area. And yeah, as you guys roll down here with shot-out streetlights, let's take a 5-minute break, and I'll see you all back on the hour.
Okey doke.
Okay.
So, who's around?
I'm here.
I'm here as well.
I'm here.
Okay, we're just going to wait for Maguka to get back, and then we'll get back into it.
Gotcha. Ready?
You don't
And back.
Brilliant, we're all here, so we're back exactly on the hour. So yeah, you guys are rolling through this rough neighborhood at Everett looking for a bunch of squatters. Now, you get to the location they're supposed to be, and you're starting to see, fires and, 44-gallon drums and, not exactly armed street scum, but, people standing on corners, a couple of people, dossed down under blankets beside the edge of the road. You're starting to get a bunch of street people hanging around. So you're pretty much in the right place.
Okay.
So
Can
what are
we
you
do a
going to
vid-
do?
Can we just first do a visual perception check to see if there's any
No,
nearby?
you don't get to do a check. Just what are you looking for?
I'll keep my motion sense on, and since it's
Stop.
probably getting dark, and
Yeah,
well, I mean that's not mechanics though. That's literally what it is, isn't it?
yeah, cool. But what are you actually doing?
Yeah. Well, I will be sitting in the car and looking around for people.
Yeah, cool. You see people.
Great. You guys should go talk to them.
Yes.
Where is the greatest congregation of squatters?
Well, there's a whole. They look like they get denser ahead of you, but there's people on the side of the road. Essentially where you are now.
Okay.